Hello and welcome to SGS Stalingrad. This tutorial would focus upon victory. At any point during the game, should either the Axis or the Soviets achieve 20 victory points in total, they will achieve victory. When it comes to the on-map regions, you can see that we have stars indicating the presence of victory point locations. You can also see this in off-map locations, indicating that victory points could be gained by taking this region away from the opposing player. An important thing to bear in mind is victory points are gained during the actual game and at the end of the game. This is indicated over here. Now, for example, we can see when this region is conquered, we gain 0 victory points, but at the end of the game, this is worth 2 victory points. This is due to it being on the coast. Coastal provinces and regions and tiles are worth more at the end of the game as it approximates control of the River Volga. You can see that, for example, here at the lumber mill, this would be worth 2, as the region is worth 2 victory points at the end of the game by being a coastal province. But you can see that we have a lumber mill over here. Now, the lumber mill being an industrial target is worth 1 victory point when we take it, as it is a structure. Structures are worth victory points. We have factories that are worth victory points and villages that are worth victory points. As you can see here at the end of the game, it would be worth 2 victory points. The grain elevator also illustrates this, being worth 1 victory point upon capture and worth 2 victory points at the end of the game. The food combine itself also worth 2, as it is a coastal province. We can also go ahead and show this in another region. For example, over here, you can see that we have the region itself, and there's no victory points here. However, the village itself is worth 1 victory point at the end of the game. Over here at the Red October factory, you can see that the Red October here is worth 1 victory point. At the end of the game, it is worth 3 victory points. The Red October Steelworks is worth 2 victory points at the end of the game by being a coastal province. We can see in comparison to the Red October Worker Settlement, this is not worth any victory points, it is not on the coast, it does not have a structure, it is not worth victory points. So always aim to take the coastal regions, as at the end of the game they will gain you quite a hefty amount. There are other ways to gain victory points as well as lose them. For example, cards will be played by Axis and Soviet players that will incur a victory point penalty. They are useful as they may allow you to retain forces on the map, to bring reinforcements to the map, and to bring about a historical change, or if you wish to try and be historical, you can try and follow different paths. But they will incur a cost, or they may indeed provide a victory point boost. Either way, whichever player reaches 50 at the end of the game will achieve victory. There are other conditions, such as the elimination of a Soviet commander by the Axis forces, which will gain the Axis victory points and lose a Soviet player victory points. Do bear that in mind when you are playing SGS Stalingrad, and do have fun and earn your victory. Thank you and goodbye.